168.22 degrees relative to magnetic north with an elevation of 49.93.
Anything yet?
Elevation. Elevation.
With an elevation of 49.93.
Anything yet?
All right, let's see what's on the East Coast feed. Oh, hey, Dune.
Dune. Dune.
Oh, hey, Dune.
Stardate 63345.3. While my colleagues are off observing the Leonid meteor shower, I've remained
Meteor. Meteor.
observing the Leonid meteor shower. I've remained behind to complete my paper on the decays of highly excited massive string states. Although my research
Decay. Decay.
on the decays of highly excited massive string states. Although my research... And good evening to you, Siam Palace. This is Sheldon.
Palace. Palace.
And good evening to you, Siam Palace. This is Sheldon. And good evening to you, Siam Palace. This is Sheldon Cooper. Yeah, I'm going to be dining alone this evening, so I'll be reducing.
Dine. Dine.
So I'll be reducing my usual order. I'd like to start with 1/4 of the assorted appetizers plate and
Appetizer. Appetizer.
the assorted appetizers plate and 1/2 of the golden treasure for 2. Oh, for heaven's sake! In the mid-18th century, King Rama IV.
Mid. Mid.
Oh, for heaven's sake. In the mid-18th century, King Rama IV... Oh, for heaven's sake. In the mid-18th century, King Rama IV of Siam divided a huge empire amongst the colonial powers of Europe in order to preserve his throne.
Amongst. Amongst.
Amongst the colonial powers of Europe in order to preserve his throne. King Rama IV of Siam divided a huge empire amongst the colonial powers of Europe in order to preserve his throne. Surely you, his
Throne. Throne.
in order to preserve his throne. Surely you, his amongst the colonial powers of Europe in order to preserve his throne. Surely you, his cultural descendant, can handle pad thai and...
Descendant. Descendant.
Surely you, his cultural descendant, can handle pad thai and... No safety mat or adhesive stickers to allow for purchase on a surface with a low coefficient of static friction.
What?
Friction. Friction.
Coefficient of static friction.
What?
Coefficient of static friction.
What?
Tubs are slippery.
I know.
Slippery. Slippery.
Tubs are slippery. They're whimsical because ducks have neither a need for nor the ability to use umbrellas.
Umbrella. Umbrella.
The ability to use umbrellas.
Oh my god, I gotta go to the emergency room.
Well, assuming you're correct that your right humerus is no longer seated in the glenoid socket, I would certainly think so.
Socket. Socket.
No longer seated in the glenoid socket, I would certainly think so. Well, it seems we've reached an impasse.
Ow!
I could call you a cab or an ambulance.
No, I can't wait.
Ambulance. Ambulance.
I could call you a cab or an ambulance.
No, I can't wait.
Or ignored the pleas of a damsel in distress.
No one's saying that. Let's go.
It does seem rather ironic that for one of 99 cents...
Ironic. Ironic.
It does seem rather ironic that for one of 99 cent... It does seem rather ironic that for one of 99 cent adhesive ducks, we both might die in a fiery car crash.
Fiery. Fiery.
Might die in a fiery car crash.
8 other campsites nearby, mostly science nerds like us. But just over yon ridge are 2 not unattractive.
Ridge, ridge.
But just over yon ridge are 2 not unattractive. I am.
Yeah, me too.
Look, they gave me homemade cookies. Of course they did. That's
Homemade. Homemade.
They gave me homemade cookies. Of course they did. That's
So what are we waiting for?
Relax. I said we'd stop by a little later after they have their nap.
Good idea.
Nap. Nap.
They have their nap.
Good idea. Not bad. Yeah, very tasty. Wait, but so tell me.
Tasty, tasty.
Yeah, very tasty. Wait, but so tell me.
Not much to tell. I had a VW microbus and we're wearing tie-dyed Grateful Dead t-shirts.
Huh.
Die, die.
We're wearing tie-dyed Grateful Dead t-shirts.
Huh.
I see no organizational system in here whatsoever.
Whatsoever, whatsoever.
I see no organizational system in here whatsoever. That's understandable. You may be interested to know that a prohibition against looking is well established.
Prohibition, prohibition.
Prohibition against looking is well established. You may be interested to know that a prohibition against looking is well established in heroic mythology. Lot and his
Mythology, mythology.
is well established in heroic mythology. Lot and his. They always look, it never ends well.
Okay, now you gotta help me get my arm into the sleeve.
Okay.
Sleeve, sleeve.
Okay, now you gotta help me get my arm into the sleeve.
Okay.
To this day, I can't look at pickled herring without being aroused and ashamed.
Arouse, arouse.
Without being aroused and ashamed.
Stop at red light, release accelerator, and slowly apply the brake.
Break, break.
And slowly apply the brake.
How'd you see it? You said you wouldn't look.
Sorry, as I told you, the hero always peaks.
Peak, peak.
As I told you, the hero always peaks.
What was the last pudding cup?
No. What about Slim Jims?
That's what.
Slim, slim.
What about Slim Jims?
That's what. Oh God, I am so hungry.
Me too. Check and see if we have any more pudding.
Pudding, pudding.
Let's see if we have any more pudding.
Okay, medical history. Have you ever been diagnosed with diabetes?
No,
Kidney disease?
no,
Kidney. Kidney.
no,
Kidney disease?
no.
Moles, lesions, or other skin conditions. Suit tattoo on right buttock.
Hey, Sheldon.
Tattoo, tattoo.
Tattoo on right buttock.
Hey, Sheldon.
For a couple of cups, mostly Weebles.
What kind of score are we looking at?
Hot dogs, buns, s'mores, and freaking
Bun, bun.
hot dogs, buns, s'mores, and freaking hot dogs, buns, s'mores, and freaking 7-Eleven.
All right, everyone grab flashlights.
Flashlight, flashlight.
All right, everyone grab flashlights.
Oh my God, could it be? Yes! My mother put an I love you brisket in my backpack! Quick, get forks!
backpack, backpack,
My mother put an I love you brisket in my backpack! Quick, get forks!
Me too, but what?
Maybe a Tupperware bowl of roasted potatoes and carrots? Yeah!
roast, roast,
Maybe a Tupperware bowl of roasted potatoes and carrots? Yeah!